Hello, I'm Katrina. Welcome to day 6 of the 21-day challenge. 21 minutes a day for 21 days. We make little changes to feel better and live bigger. As always, follow your body's lead, never pushing into the pain threshold, and make sure you've got some water. Let's get started. Stand at the top of the mat. Roll the shoulders back. You can gaze at something right in front of you, but let it go out of focus so you can really bring your awareness inward. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Let's get a head start on challenging some balance. So the thing about balance is you need to be aware of where you are. There's an awareness to it, noticing how your body responds to correct you and bring you back to center. And there's no way to improve balance if you're holding on to something. You must let go. So if you're feeling a little unsteady standing here with your eyes closed, go ahead and practice today right beside a wall. Because even if you're not touching the wall, sometimes just knowing the wall is there and being able to reach out to it can make all the difference and give you so much more confidence to let go. So here we are, standing at the top of the mat, weight perfectly balanced between right foot, left foot, front of the feet, and the back of the feet. You can feel for the four corners of each foot. The ball of the big toe, the inner heel, the ball of the baby toe, and the outer heel. You notice that your arches are lifting. You can feel the strength in your legs. You're aware that your hips are perfectly balanced over top of your ankles. So close your eyes. Hug your leg muscles to your bones and notice how that stabilizes you. Go ahead and open your eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. You can sweep them forward or out to the side. It's up to you. As you exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, release the arms. Let's do that again. We're just playing with balance here on both feet for now. Inhaling, arms sweep up. Exhale, let's lean to the right this time. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, leaning to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, releasing the arms. Hands to your hips. Bend your knees. Let's step the right foot back, but I want you to step really far back this time. Land on the ball of your right big toe, so a really big lunge step. Left knee pointing in the same direction as your left toes, straight ahead. Now open up through the back of the right knee, sink into the left knee a little bit more, lengthening through the right leg enough that you can feel the stretch in the front of your right hip. If you cannot feel a stretch there, it means your right foot is not far enough back. Yeah, I said it. You heard me. You have to challenge yourself and push yourself. That's just the way it is. Because if you don't do something different, everything will stay the same. And that's not why we're here. We're here to make little changes. So strong and steady through both feet here. Keep the back of the right leg long. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the jaw. There we go. Now let's release the arms. Turn your palms back. So the palms of your hands are open to the back and your thumbs are pointing in towards your thighs, towards your hips. Now push your hands back behind your hips. Keep your arms long. Now shift your weight forward. Push into the ball of the right big toe and just shift your weight forward. And then lift your hands even farther. Look down at a spot on the floor. That'll help keep you steady. Playing with the stance a little bit. Just slowly letting go of a little bit of the mat at a time. So instead of 2 full feet connected to the mat, we've got the sole of one foot and the ball of the big toe of the other. Piece of cake, right? Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Now bring the gaze upwards. Feel how that challenges your balance. So you don't have to look up at your hands, but bring your eyes up to the corner where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you, or to the ceiling in front of you, wherever it happens to be. Check in with the back of the right knee. Notice if it's softened and give it another little lengthening. Feel the stretch in the front of the right hip. Feel now how your body is wobbling, correcting itself, bringing you back to center. You're learning, adjusting. When things throw you off balance, your body knows exactly what to do to bring you back. Take a breath, and as you exhale, reach your hands wide. Bring your hands to your hips. Soften your right knee. Now push with your right foot as you step the right foot forward. Release the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, bow forward, bend your knees on the way down. Bend your knees enough that your fingertips come to the mat or to your shins, whatever your level of flexibility is. Keep the knees soft. Now relax the neck, let your head feel heavy. Use the weight of your head to create a little bit of traction through the spine. Relax the jaw. Even just turning your head to the right and to the left. Feeling the range of motion in the cervical spine. Your neck. Let your head dangle. As you inhale, come halfway up. As you exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale the rest of the way up. Bend your knees, left foot steps back. Yep, that long lunge step for the left side now. All the way back, long lunge step. Remember, just find your center first. Find your balance and your steadiness, then refine your pose. So right knee is pointing in the same direction as your right toes, straight ahead. Pushing into the ball of the left big toe, lengthen through the back of the left knee this time. Keep the left heel high, soften into the right knee. Lengthening the left leg enough, you can feel the stretch in the front of the left hip. If you can't feel a stretch there, you need to lengthen the back of the knee a little bit more, or wiggle your left foot a little farther back. Taking a breath. There we go. Yes. Release the arms. Palms turn back. Now push the palms behind you. So your thumbs are turned inwards towards each other. Don't worry, we're not going to try and bring the thumbs together like we did the other day. We're not doing that today. That was a strength day. Today's balance day. Now shift your weight forward. Bring your gaze to something on the floor to hold you steady. And then lift the hands a little higher. Breathe. Notice if you're holding your breath. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. And just soften. Now inhale, sweeping the arms forward, bringing the gaze upwards as the hands float up. Remember to bring your eyes to the corner in front of you or to the ceiling in front of you. Notice how that challenges your balance. Even holding steady can be a challenge, let alone shifting your gaze. Take a breath. As you exhale, let your arms float down, bringing your gaze straight ahead once again, hands to the hips. Soften the left knee. Get ready to push with the left foot as you step your left foot forward. Release the hands. Inhale, stiffen the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees as you bow forward. Bending your knees enough, you can bring your fingertips to the mat. Relax your neck, let your head dangle, let your shoulders feel heavy. Feel the movement of your belly with your breath. Feel the expansion of the ribcage in the back of the body with your breath as well. Getting that extra little stretch through those lateral muscles that help us breathe. This time, just do some circles with the chin. Getting some more movement into the vertebrae at the back of the neck. And go the other way, of course. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, lift up. All right. Same stance this time, but let's see if we can get there a little slower. Remember, you can always move right beside the wall. So we're going to step the right foot back first. So if you're using the wall, you want the left side of your body closest to the wall. In my case, I would do it this way. I'm going to stand away from, don't want to hit my blanket there. Okay, so the wall is right here if I want to grab it. But I'm not going to. No, at all costs. Hands to the hips. Put a little bend in your knees. Shift your weight into your left foot. Really feel solid on the sole of your left foot. Now lift your right foot up. And then slowly reach the right foot back and land on the ball of the right big toe. There we go. Here we are. Phase one. Left knee pointing in the same direction as your left toes. Release your hands. Turn your palms back. Now lengthen through the back of the right leg. Now shift your weight forward. Find something to hold your gaze that's on the floor in front of you. Lift your hands a little higher. There we go. Now shift your weight, come up onto the very tip of your right big toe. Take a breath. And as you exhale, push into the mat with your left foot, the sole of the left foot. Float your right foot off the mat. Now spread your toes on your right foot. Reach with your right heel, the sole of your right foot. Now if you come out, if you fall, that's fine. Just get right back up again, right? You fall down and you lift up again. That's all there is to it. The wall's right there if you chose to practice beside the wall today. Now adjust the arms. Keep the arms engaged. Don't let the arms flop around. Breathe. Now come out the same way you went in. So soften the left knee, land on the ball of the right big toe, shifting shoulders over top of the hips. Let's sweep up. And as you exhale, hands to the hips, soften the left knee, and push with the left foot as you step forward. Right foot as you step forward. All right, practicing with the other side this time. So this time the left foot steps back, which means if you're practicing beside the wall, you need to turn around and your right shoulder is next to the wall. Hands to the hips. Soften the knees. Shift your weight into your right foot. Feel steady on your right foot, right leg. And lift your left foot off the mat, just slowly, and then reach it back and land land on the ball of the left big toe. There we go. Lengthen through the back of the right knee, left knee, soften the right. Release the hands. Palms turn backwards. Push the hands behind the hips. Here we go, shifting forward. Find that magic spot on the floor to help hold your gaze and keep you steady. Your drishti, your focal point. Shifting the weight forward a little bit more, come onto the very tip of the left big toe, spread your toes on your left foot, take a breath, and as you exhale, push into the floor with the sole of the right foot, lift the left foot off the mat, spread your toes, reach with the left heel, pull the arms up towards the ceiling as much as possible, holding steady. Remembering if you have to touch down, you touch down, because without practice, without letting go, balance will never improve. If you really want to challenge, shift your gaze to another spot. That will challenge your balance. Breathe. We'll give it one more breath, one more try, wherever you happen to be. Soften the right knee, coming out the same way we went in, land on the ball of the left big toe. As you inhale, sweep up. As we exhale, reach the arms out, hands to the hips, soften the left knee, push with the left foot as you step forward. Release the hands. Standing at the top of the mat. Take a breath. Go ahead and close your eyes. You've got both feet flat on the floor, connected to the earth right now. There's no reason why you shouldn't close your eyes. And just feel the energy in the lower body. Feel the exhilaration of knowing that you tried. Right? We gave it a go. Now, keeping the eyes closed, as you inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, bend your knees, bow forward, bending your knees enough that your fingertips come to the mat or to your shins. Relax your neck, let your head dangle. Eyes still closed. Now bend your knees even more. This time plant your hands. Bending your knees enough so you can get the full connection between your fingers, your palms with the mat. You can go ahead and open your eyes. Take a breath. And as you exhale, just slowly walk your feet behind you, coming into a downward dog position here. Finishing off in downward dog today. You want your shoulders behind your wrists. You want to reach your heels towards the mat. They don't need to touch the mat. Mine don't touch the mat, not at this point. I need to do a lot more warming up to get my hamstrings long enough that my heels reach down to the mat. But I want you to feel here for a long spine, really long from your elbows to your hips on both sides of the body. Relax your neck, let your head feel heavy. Now lift your heels, bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Take a breath. Let your shoulder blades pull in towards your spine again. Let your head feel heavy. Lift your eyes, look directly down between your hands, toes curled under. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift to downward dog. Reach the heels once again, push the shoulders well past the wrists. Now slowly walk your feet towards your hands, coming up onto your fingertips, even lifting your hands away from the mat as your feet Get closer to your fingertips. Knees bent. Take a breath. Inhale, come halfway up. Hands just on your knees or under your knees. Pause here for a breath. Roll your shoulders back. Drop your hips a little, bending your knees a tiny bit more. Soles of the feet activated now as you push into the floor. Release your hands. Now sweep all the way up. All the way up. Bring your gaze straight ahead. And as you exhale, release. Bring your hands to your lower belly. Just thumbs kind of just in line with your belly button. Relax the shoulders. Now deliberately expand and contract the lower belly with each inhale and exhale. Go ahead and close your eyes. Bring all of your awareness, 100% if you can, to the movement of your belly and your breath. Really connect mind, body, and breath. Steady breaths. One more. Release your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Hands coming together overhead. As you exhale, let your hands float down, palm pressing to palm. Eyes closed or gazing downward. Sending a blessing out to the universe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be loved. May all beings be at peace. Thank you for taking care of yourself today. Until next time, namaste.